turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for.
Help us to deliver P2B. Ohaneze begs IPOB. Ohaneze Ndigbo Worldwide, the Apex Igbo Cultural Organization. They said that the injured people of Biafra IPOB should assist them in ensuring that P2B is delivered as the president of Nigeria come 2023. The Igbo group said this is their best chance, that this is the best chance of the Igbo to become the president, that Igbos is the most favored now in the polity to lead Nigeria at this critical time, and that the IPOB has to play a very strategic role. And that role, they said, is for the IPOB not to make real their threats about what they say, that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, that there will not be election in the southeast. Ohaneze said that IPOB should not make real their threats. That is what they are saying. They say among what the IPOB should do for them so that P2B will be delivered is that they should abandon that threat. Yes. The Alex Obania, the spokesman of the IPOB, made this known in an interview with The Punch. I have to quote part of what he said and their position on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as he have stated that, look, said they are working very hard to ensure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu regains his freedom, and so that the IPOB should not actually go ahead to truncate the election in the southeast, as according to him they have vowed to do. Now the position of Ohaneze, he said, I quote, "Our position on this matter has been constant on the matter. Nothing is ever solved with violence. In the first place, the president of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Ambassador George Obiaso, has already teamed up with other Igbo elders to engage the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces, Muhammadu Buhari, to seek Nnamdi Kanu's release. That engagement is in process, and we are confident of that. We want to believe that the president will understand the viewpoints of the Igbo elders and do the needful. I want to also believe that this effort will be successful. We have often advised our young boys that they have every reason to agitate. They have sufficient reason to do so. However, they should listen to us as elders, especially when the political climate is favorable to the southeast. We cannot at this time create a Frankenstein that's a monster that will destroy us. We don't want to play into the enemy's territory. We advise our youth to take it easy. We are doing a lot of work to see how we can overcome some of these challenges." End of quote. And now there's a statement talking about the position of the Ohaneze regarding the detention, the illegal, unlawful detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS hell. Okay? And now the Ohaneze is saying that they are making frantic moves. Them and their President General, Professor George Obiaso, they are making frantic moves and they're working hard to ensure that they interface with President Muhammadu Buhari so that he will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we'll say, not today, not be today matter now. Don't tell when on the interface with President. The man no agree hear on. He no agree listen to what they talk him or they tell him, because the man no take on serious. President Buhari is not. In fact, he's treating Ohaneze with levity. Yes, so he's not taking them serious. And so they said they're meeting with him. You're meeting with him now will change something because election is approaching. Is that why you said you meet with him and you have the confidence that he will listen to you? And now what we are saying, like I said before, it's not the issue of begging anybody. It's the issue of asserting authority. Yes, asserting your right. That's the point we're making. To assert your right, not beg anybody for any Greek gift or leniency. It is assert right. Claim your right. Your right is that the leader of the IPOB has been discharged and acquitted by the court of law, and the president has no other option than to obey it. So he must obey the court directive. That is what we are saying. And the issue of whether election or truncating P2B's chances, the IPOB have made it point clear. They have made their point clear. they are not interested in the election or selection process in Nigeria. The charade they call election. IPOB have said they're not interested. And anybody dragging IPOB into the matter, into the election in Nigeria, that person is actually doing a disservice to the organization. Disservice, because they have made the position very clear. Okay, so if the youths in the southeast say that they will not be involved in the election, not truncating it, they said they will not be involved if their leader is being detained beyond the time of the election, that they will not be involved in that election. And so you don't hold IPOB responsible for that. You go and hold President Muhammadu Buhari and the Igbo leaders, those governors in the southeast, those senators who are working hard to keep Onyendu in detention for whatever reason or gain or whatever they want to benefit from it. So you blame them. Don't blame IPOB. IPOB is not responsible and will not be held responsible, will not be held responsible in the future for anything, untoward in that regard. So it has been made clear. These things has been clarified. So we shouldn't be allowed ourselves to go back and start beating, a dead lion. Okay? So go and assert your right as the Ohaneze Ndigbo, the APES Igbo Cultural Organization. You want to make case for your son. You can go and argue. We're not stopping you. Yes, nobody is stopping Ohaneze to go and argue a case for their own son, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But you have to put things in the right and proper perspectives. Don't go and say you are begging with President Muhammadu Buhari. You have to go and assert your right. Yes, otherwise you are undermining the potency of the court if you say you are begging. It is the potency of the court you are trying to undermine. Yes, so assert your right. It is your right. Demand for the unconditional release as has been granted by the appellate court or the court of law. Okay, the court in the land. That is what we are saying. So the Ohaneze Ndigbo said it is the chances of the Igbo man. No doubt the IPOB is not against it. They said, look, it is the turn of the Igbo man or the chances, it is bright. IPOB has never been against Igbo man making a progress. IPOB has never been against Igbo man becoming great. IPOB has never been a clog in the progress of any Igbo man. IPOB wished every Igbo man well, and all they have been fighting that makes some of this, Ndi Nochianya, to see it as if the IPOB is against the Igbo is that the IPOB is asking for a freedom, liberty for the people of the Southeast and the Biafrans. And in that, they are trying to pull the Southeast out of the contraption where they have been, they have meted with injustice, inequality, unfair treatment, subjugation, annihilation, genocide, and all manner of evil treatment. And what have they said? That their interest has not been accommodated in the Nigerian project and will never be accommodated. And that is it. That is the difference. That is where they have come, at variance. But in the true sense of the word, the Igbos, the Biafrans, they know those who love them and those who are striving to protect their interest. And IPOB is number one in doing that. As simple as that. So IPOB will never be a clog in the wheel of progress of any Igbo man or Igbo people. But the Southeastern leaders should do the needful. The Nigerian president should do what he's supposed to do.